The number of confirmed cases of the coronavirus in North Dakota has risen to 585, with the biggest jump coming in northeastern North Dakota. That's where wind turbine plant LM Wind Power has been temporarily idled during an outbreak of COVID-19. State health officials on Sunday reported 34 new cases in Grand Forks County, where the LM Wind Power facility is based. Health officials did not report how many of the new cases are connected to the plant. At least 110 of these positive cases were reported early at testing plants at the plant's parking lot. North Dakota also reported one new death, a woman in her 70s from Cass County. She had underlying health conditions, bringing the state's total now to 10. 189 people have recovered from COVID-19. In Minnesota, another 143 COVID-19 cases have been confirmed, bringing the state's total to 2,356. As of Sunday, Clay County has 53 positive cases. In southwestern Minnesota, 60 people have tested positive in Nobles County, where many workers have been sickened at a meatpacking plant. Health officials report a total of 134 deaths in Minnesota from the virus. More than 1,000 Minnesotans have recovered. Coming up on 4:33 on our Monday morning, let's get a check of our First Alert Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Lisa Green, who's forecasting from home. And it's tough to go back to work after a gorgeous Sunday.
It sure is, especially because today isn't going to be the nicest of days here today. We've got a pretty good week ahead. It's just our Monday's not starting off on the most pleasant note. We've got a chance for some precipitation, as you see behind me, but also some wind, too, coming up for today as well. So here's a look at the latest radar and satellite map. You can see cloud cover. There's some color showing up on the map, too, indicating the potential for a little rain or sprinkle activity this morning, and even the potential up north for some snow. And you could see that on our map there. We're going to zoom out a little bit more as we could see some rain showers overhead in the Devil's Lake area, and then north of the border where temperatures are cooler, there's some blue on the map indicating the potential for some snow, and that's going to be Highway 2 north from there, where we're more likely to see some flakes. How much accumulates? Well, that is going to be an interesting thing to keep an eye out for because of the temperatures. It's been so warm lately, but we may see some areas where we're dealing with a little bit of snow or slick spots on those roads up in the Northern Valley as this continues to move in. Speaking of temperatures, you can see up north, we're still pretty mild. It's 34 degrees in Langdon and 34 in Fosston. That's our lowest number on the map, and that's above freezing. It's 40 in Grand Forks, 41 in Howlock. Fargo's at 42. And the warm spot in the valley, two of them, or three of them actually. We're looking at Jamestown, Wahpeton, and Sisseton, all at 43 degrees right now. So a mild start to our day today as we're kicking off our Monday. The problem is we just don't warm up a whole lot from there. A look at our winds. Now, this is going to be an issue for us. We're seeing wind speeds that are stronger in the south right now, a gust to 35 in Sisseton. And that's in an area where we have some concerns about fire weather danger. The rain and snow will be dropping southward through the day, but it may take some time to reach our far southern valley. And where we've got the strong winds already going, there's a lot of dry fuels out there right now, a lot of that dead vegetation from last season. So please follow those burning restrictions and just avoid burning anything today with the wind that's on the way. Visibility is looking good, at least. Right now we've got visibility reports coming in at 10 miles throughout the valley. And here's a look at your future forecast, your radar and satellite map. You can expect to see some pockets of rain from time to time, a little bit of snow possible again up in the Northern Valley as we work our way through the morning. Heading into the afternoon, this is the 3 o'clock hour. You could see more widespread areas of scattered rain showers and maybe even a few flakes up north going on at that point in time. Temperatures will be colder up in the north. We're looking at some 30s there around the 3 o'clock hour. Southern Valley a little bit milder, but again seeing some of the wind looking pretty strong out of the northwest, gusting 30 plus, even 40 miles per hour possible. And this is 5 o'clock by this afternoon. And then as we head into tonight, can't rule out some of those snowflakes still impacting us as we head into the evening hours. So we'll continue to watch out for that. But other than what we're dealing with in the afternoon hours today, things should be quieting down. This is the 10 o'clock hour. And moving on, you could see that conditions are going to be quieter overnight. We may see a few flakes zipping by as we head into our Tuesday timeframe up in the Northern Valley yet again. So we're going to be a little more active this week, but we do have some really mild temperatures coming up. We, by Wednesday, get into temperatures in the 60s, and we'll see some upper 50s to some low 60s as we head into the weekend.
I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Lisa. Nearly 50 residents have been moved from a Minnesota senior living facility after an outbreak of the coronavirus made many staff members too sick to care for residents. The Minnesota Department of Health tells the Star Tribune that a majority of staff members and administrators at the 50-bed Meridian Manor in Wayzata became sick and were unable to care for residents. On Friday, one resident died because of complications from COVID. Another resident died Sunday morning. Bobcat will be in production this morning after it suspended operations across North Dakota 2 weeks ago. Employees at the company's Wahpeton, Gwinner, and Bismarck locations will be provided with gloves, face masks, and face shields. Temperatures will also be taken before employees start working. And take a look at these shields. Bobcat says it's working with nursing homes and long-term care centers across North Dakota and hopes to start distributing these out sometime this week. Police have arrested a Moorhead man on suspicion of murder in the disappearance of a 19-year-old woman. Moorhead police say they arrested 27-year-old Ethan Broad Friday night. He's currently in the Clay County Jail facing second-degree murder charges. 19-year-old Destiny Avery was last seen in South Moorhead on April 3rd. Investigators believe foul play was involved in her disappearance, but police say there is no threat or danger to the public. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension and the Clay County Sheriff's Office are assisting Moorhead police in this investigation. A robbery suspect is dead after he tried to escape in a raft before being killed in a shootout with police in Mankato, Minnesota over the weekend. According to the Mankato Free Press, a gas station clerk says a man carrying a bag appeared to contain a gun, stole beverages, and dried meat on Saturday. The man then crossed U.S. Highway 169 on foot and headed toward the Minnesota River. That's where police found the suspect in a raft. They say the suspect fired several times at officers and police returned fire. According to police, the suspect was killed in the shooting. His body was recovered from the river. What you're looking at right now is video of investigators on the scene. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is investigating.